This is the most dangerous sniper in the world. Welcome back, Charlie here. Enemy snipers are every soldier's worst fear, but these snipers are so dangerous they've become legends, literally taking out hundreds of enemies. Be sure to watch till the end to see the sniper with the highest ever body count. First, we have to look at Chris Kyle. Chris Kyle is a US Navy SEAL and an elite sniper. He has the most confirmed kills out of any American sniper ever, with a body count of 160 kills. He was made famous by the movie American Sniper, which is a movie based on Chris Kyle's life. He served 4 tours of Iraq, taking out many Iraqi troops and members of various other Iraqi militias. Chris Kyle became so famous and feared by his enemies that an $80,000 bounty was placed on his head. But Chris Kyle survived all 4 tours in Iraq, meaning that the massive bounty was never claimed. But sadly, Chris Kyle's life would come to an end in 2013. He was mentoring Eddie Ray Ralph, a soldier with PTSD. That's when Eddie opened fire on Chris, sadly ending the life of this legendary American sniper. Next, we have to look at Vasily Zaitsev. Vasily Zaitsev was a Soviet sniper during World War II. He made a name for himself during the Battle of Stalingrad. He used a sniper to take out many German soldiers. Vasily's total kill count was 242, making him one of the most deadly snipers of all time. Vasily's career would come to an end when a mortar went off nearby, damaging his eyes, meaning he could no longer see. But he's since gone down as a Soviet sniping legend, being awarded the title of Hero of the Soviet Union. A year later, he returned to the war, this time as a captain, helping to lead the Allies to victory in 1945. Next, we have to look at Lyudmila Pavlyuchenko. Lyudmila Pavlyuchenko was a Soviet sniper during World War II. She has the most confirmed kills out of any female sniper in the world, with a body count of 309. Lyudmila used a semi-automatic sniper rifle with a powerful telescopic sight. She spent a lot of time in Odessa, taking out 180 enemy soldiers in 2 months. That's 3 every single day. She then relocated to Crimea, where she took many more enemy lives. Lyudmila Pavlyuchenko was also wounded by mortar fire, meaning that she had to retire from the army early. Just imagine what her kill count would be if she didn't have to take early retirement. Out of the 309 people she killed, 36 were enemy snipers, meaning that this female sniper was taking out other snipers who were trying to snipe her. Call that snipeception. Moving on, we have to look at Mateusz Hetzenauer. Mateusz Hetzenauer was an Austrian sniper who fought for Germany during World War II. Because he was on the losing side of the war, he was never as famous as his Soviet counterparts. But make no mistake, Mateusz was incredibly deadly. He quickly became one of the German army's most feared snipers, with a total kill count of 345. Mateusz survived the war and received many medals for his sniping abilities. But when Germany lost World War II, he was captured by Soviet troops and was sentenced to 5 years in a Soviet prison camp. The Soviet gulags were one of the most harsh and brutal places you could ever end up. But Mateusz Hetzenauer survived that too, and passed away a free man in 2006. Next, we have to look at Francis Pegamagabo. Francis Pegamagabo was the best Canadian sniper of all time. He fought for the Canadian Army during World War I, racking up a body count of 378 kills. This made him the best Canadian sniper of all time, and the sniper with the most kills during all of World War I. He also captured 300 enemy soldiers during the war. Next, we have to look at Nikolai Ilyin. Nikolai Ilyin was a Soviet sniper during World War II. By the time he got his first honors, he'd already killed 296 enemy soldiers. And after only 2 years at war, his body count was 494. On August 4th, 1943, Nikolai was killed in action. He was given the Hero of the Soviet Union award, but sadly never lived to see the Soviet Union and the Allies win World War II. Moving on, let's look at Ivan Sidorenko. Ivan Sidorenko was a Soviet sniper during World War II. He actually didn't begin the war as a sniper, but trained himself on how to use a sniper rifle, eventually becoming one of the Soviet Union's most skilled snipers. He later went on to lead sniper units. In total, his body count was 500 kills. His shot was so accurate, he was able to disable tanks with his sniper rifle. Next, we have to look at Vasily Kayvachan-Taradze. Vasily Kayvachan-Taradze was the Soviet Union's deadliest sniper. He fought in World War II. He single-handedly stopped a German assault on a Soviet settlement and had a kill count of 534. He was given the Hero of the Soviet Union award after helping the Soviet Union win various big battles, including the infamous Battle of Stalingrad, where over 1.1 million Soviet soldiers lost their lives. Finally, let's look at Simo Hayoha. Simo Hayoha is the deadliest sniper to ever live. He was a sniper who fought for the Army of Finland. His nickname was the White Death. He would lie low in the snow with white camouflage and a white mask, sniping unsuspecting Soviet soldiers. His body count was 542, the highest record for any sniper ever. The White Death terrified Soviet soldiers. They used various counter-snipers to try and find him, but Simo Hayoha was never sniped by any of these. The White Death would hide in snow at temperatures of -40 degrees. In 1940, he was wounded by an enemy bullet. Miraculously, he survived, but it meant his military career had to come to an end. The White Death passed away in 2002 at the age of 96. But now it's time for you to make your voice heard. Comment below which of these snipers was the most scary. If you want to see my short videos, then check out my second channel. I've been Charlie. Thanks for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed, and if you haven't already, then what are you waiting for? Subscribe to Top 10s.